Hey guys, my name is Lucas and this is my first YouTube video. In this video, I'll be talking a little bit about what my plans are for the channel, and let's get started. I am a gamer. I've been playing video games for the majority of my life, and by majority I mean I am now 29 and I've been playing since before my earliest formed memories, which were when I was around 4 years old. According to my mother, I started playing video games when I was about 3 years old. My first video game was Super Mario Bros. On the NES, which I played in 1997. So, I've been playing games for quite a long time. It's one of my greatest passions. I collect video games, so that's going to be one of the central focuses of this channel, is, game collection and preservation. Other forms of media as well, CDs, tapes, books, movies, just all of the above. Some of the things I plan to do on this channel, I am going to be making gaming content with the intent of entertainment. I've got a couple ideas floating around, but, I'm just going to post them. I don't want to give too much out there, but I've talked to a couple people about my ideas, and I think it's going to entertain everybody who watches it. So, look forward to that, but we'll go over some of the games I'm going to be playing and other things I'll do on the channel once I can get to that point. I will mostly be playing a lot of my favorite games, the old Grand Theft Autos, Fallout, but I'm also going to be playing a lot of new games. When the second part of the Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out in, I believe, April next year, I plan on putting videos out about that because I've been super excited about that since it's been announced. Obviously since the first part of the remake was announced, that's been exciting. I was super excited, I'm still super excited, and I will continue to be so until they disappoint me, which they have not done. A lot of people didn't like the remake, but I did. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. Let's get into the next topic here, which is other things I'll be doing on the channel. Right now it is October of 2023, and by January of 2024 I plan to have a full streaming setup, so I'll be streaming at that point, playing games live with y'all, talking, chatting, hanging out, having a good time. And other things I'll be doing on the channel will include like drumming. I've been playing drums since I was 10 years old, so that's about 20 years experience right there. I don't have the space to put an actual drum set in my house right now. I do plan on recording some drum covers of some of my favorite songs and stuff like that. It's just not in the cards right now. But I do have a very nice rock band drum set that I plan to make some videos on. That's going to be entertaining, so keep an eye out for that. It's not going to be your typical rock band video, I'll say that much. But, as of right now, it's kind of freeform. I'm not going to have a strict, rigid schedule to work myself around. I'm just going to kind of wing it and upload things how I feel. So we'll just see how that goes, I guess. Anyway, we're going to go over the games I picked up last month. We're going to be doing that every month, hopefully. I've already got a stack of games set over here behind me for next month's video. And we're going to go ahead and get right into that. So I have 3 different places that I have been to purchase my games. Not exactly 3, but 3 different categories. I've got some stuff from thrift stores, some stuff from pawn shops, and some stuff from Disc Replay, which I will get into the Disc Replay stuff first. I took a trip last month to go to Michigan to visit a friend of mine, and anytime I take a trip, I gotta find me some games. Can't be leaving empty-handed. Now, get started here. We got, for the PlayStation 1, Final Fantasy Anthology, which has Final Fantasy 5 and 6 in the United States. That was released to us as Final Fantasy 2 and 3 on the Super Nintendo. Then we have Dungeons & Dragons, Iron and Blood. For the Genesis, we have Streets of Rage 2, Mortal Kombat 3, Street Fighter 2, and then Mortal Kombat 2. Last game from Disc Replay is a game called City Crisis. It's a game I've never heard before, but seems very interesting. I'm always looking for obscure titles, stuff that just kind of slipped through the cracks no one ever really heard about because it wasn't advertised. And that's one of those games. I like finding stuff like that. It's always very entertaining and intriguing what people have come up with. Alright, next we'll get into the stuff that was purchased at my local thrift stores. My local thrift store's prices are kind of eh. It's like a thrift store / flea market, so that people make their own prices. We'll go through these pretty quick here. We got Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, Marvel's Avengers on PS4, as well as Mafia. For the PS3, we got WWE 2K17. On the 360, Ninja Gaiden 2. And then on the PS2, we got The Sims Bustin' Out, as well as Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1. No major killer titles in here, but, you know, that's all about what collecting is about. Just padding. Not really. Some people probably flame me in the comments for that, but I collect a wide variety of things. I plan on continuing to buy a bunch of games that I probably will never play, but whatever. The last stack of games here came from the local pawn shop. On the PS4, Cyberpunk 2077, Killzone Shadowfall, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and Ghost Recon Wildlands. On the PS3, we got Tekken 6, which has the slipcover. I always enjoy these slipcovers. I'm just kind of a sucker for stuff like that. Steelbooks too. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Dragon Age Origins, and WWE 2012. Last stack here is PS2 games, which we got Top Gun, Combat Zones, Mac Davis Pro Bass Challenge, Cabela's Big Game Hunters 2005 Adventures, long name there, Starsky and Hutch, that was a fun game I played when I was younger, Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. This is a copy of a game that I already have, but I decided to pick up another one because this was only a single $1, and it has the soundtrack. Another one of those little things that'll get me every time. Soundtracks, slipcovers, steelbooks, and posters. I have 5 copies each, probably, of both Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, San Andreas, and 3. Because every time I find it and it's $1 and it's got the poster, I'm like, ooh, poster, I gotta get this. And I do. So, whatever. But I got that. Get this back in here. Got SpongeBob SquarePants, Creature from the Krusty Krab. Star Wars Battlefront 2. That's that shit. And then we got Jeopardy. Ooh, man. Altogether, these games cost me $162 and have an estimated resale value, which is not what I'm doing, of $394. So I think I got a pretty good deal. I paid around what I like to pay for things, which is about 40% of market value. And yeah, that's it for today's video. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to be trying to put out some more content later, and I'll see y'all next time.